another episode of Hoot and Poop. So in today's video, I will be covering some of the latest news of Upstart. So I have previously covered quite a fair bit of the background, the understanding the business of Upstart. Right? And if you have not watched the previous video, okay, you can find it at the description below. Okay, so now moving into the latest news of Upstart. Now, as we all know that actually Upstart operates in both the personal loan as well as the auto loan industry. They have also moved into small business loans based on their latest quarter's earnings, as well as they are also moving into the mortgage loans. So in the last few months, right, actually Upstart has quite a fair bit of partnerships with banks and with all the auto makers. So from an investor's point of view, right, I would generally want to see such deals and such partnerships coming on board Upstart, because the more deals they have, right, it means to say that Upstart's platform will be used widely by more customers. Okay, so let's look at some of the latest news, right? So in the personal loan segment, okay, we can see that Upstart, number one, they actually have on the March 22nd, they tied deals with bellwether community credit unions. Alright, so basically they selected, or rather bellwether community, they selected Upstart for their personal loan. So in this news article, they said that currently this bellwether community, they serve approximately about 30,000 members. So this gives Upstart, right, an outreach to a potential amount of 30,000 members, but of course not everyone will tap onto Upstart, but hey, at least there is some outreach for Upstart. Now the second news is that published on the 26th of January, right, Cornering Credit Union, where they select Upstart for their personal lending. Okay, so basically this is also another new area for Upstart to tap on. They also said that this Corner Credit Union, okay, basically it's a 2.1 billion credit union with about 1.7 thousand employers groups. So although the number is pretty small, 1.7 compared to the previous one, but at least there's still some outreach for Upstart. Now another piece of news is that Upfed Credit Union, they selected Upstart for their personal lending as well, so that their members, Upfed members, can use Upstart for personal lending. Alright, so if you can see, these are the three news that have happened in terms of personal lending. Some of them are small in terms of the community, or some of them are big, but it doesn't matter, because to me, I feel that it's always important for Upstart to gain more market share, gain more attention. So that's what I actually view it to be. Now moving on to the auto loans, which Upstart has talked about and say that they will be focusing on as well. Right, so for this piece of news, which published on the 21st of March, they mentioned that Subaru, they certified Upstart, or they certified the new Upstart Auto Retail Build and Price product to create sales opportunities for retailers faced with vehicle inventory shortages. So basically what it means is that Upstart, okay, has become certified as the first partner in the new build and price category for Subaru. Okay, so this is a piece of good news, because at least Subaru ties in certain deals with Upstart for their auto segment. Okay, now on the 10th of March, they said that Volkswagen have also selected Upstart's auto retail as the preferred digital retail provider. Okay, so this is a second piece of news where the auto retails taps onto Upstart technology. In this next piece of news published on the 9th of March, they said that Upstart launches new mobile-first auto retail online platform. So in this article, they said that Upstart auto retail adoption among the car dealers grew nearly 4 times in 2021, thanks to its unique combination of in-store customization for dealers and online access for customers. Of course, they also said that Volkswagen is the latest OEM to announce support for their Upstart Auto Retail, which I have covered as well here. Right, they also talk about it. So basically, what are the few features of this new mobile first auto retail? Number one, being a mobile first, you can basically use your phone, alright, to access. Okay, so basically they said that this mobile first approach provides them with access to dealer inventory in a way they like to shop. So it's like basically you just shop for your cars via your phone, tablets, or even desktop, alright. They also gives you a lot of browse modes. Basically, you can have lots of ideas to look at all the cars that you would like to purchase. You can have sort of sorting features. They also have improved the purchase workflow. Alright, they also have all these save and finish later features. Of course, they also added on some support that we can give to the customers. So, for example, Volkswagen has come on board. Right, they said Volkswagen is the latest OEM to support this Upstart auto retail. So basically, bringing the total number of manufacturers to 6, so which includes Toyota, Lexus, Subaru, Mitsubishi, and Kia. So these basically are very, very well-known brands of vehicles around this whole industry. Basically, what my take on all this news is that for Upstart, in fact, to be honest, the loan industry is actually very, very congested. It's very easy for competitors to come on board. Now, but what mode that every of such companies should have is that they must build so-called a land and expand kind of strategy where they partner more, so-called they have more partners coming on board to build up a brand recognition. So looking at what Upstart is doing for the last 2 to 3 months, I personally feel that they are moving in the right direction. So as an investor, this is a good news for us. But moving forward, this should not stop, because while they are striving in their personal loan, which actually have been doing pretty well based on their revenue run rates, right? They are also striving into their auto loans, which I also hope to see much more vehicle brands coming on board. And of course, the next thing I want to look at is, for example, their small businesses as well as their mortgage loan. How are they progressing as well? Because what happened is that if they don't progress in their auto loans and their small businesses or their mortgage loans, then personally I feel that there may be some growth restricted on Upstart. But if I do see progressions in all the other loans, then at least we know that Upstart have a longer runway. Okay, so this is a very quick sharing on Upstart. Now, like I said, if you have not watched all my previous video on Upstart, please go and look at the past few videos which I have posted in the description there. And also you can see that I posted this box here, you can take a look at it. So with that, I will end this video and I'll see you in the next video. Invest safe.